How long should I be sleeping for to get a good night's rest? Stick around for the next 2 or 3 minutes and I'll answer that. Welcome back. Tom Karamzalis here, helping dads over 35 lose weight and keep it off without giving up carbs, counting calories or doing long and intense workouts, and hopefully getting a good night's sleep. That's what we're talking about today. Just see if I get some better lighting there. So, well, the reason I bring it up is this week's been all about sleep in the SuperDad Den in my private Facebook group. You know, lots of dads in the den are struggling with sleep, and you know, some of them are asking me, "Hey Tom, you know, how long should I be sleeping for? You know, for a good night's rest?" Now, how long's a piece of string, really? But you know, there was a study that came out. I think it was 2016 that over 10,000 men and women were part of this case study, and what they found is 7 to 8 hours is generally, you know, what you need for cognitive function, for mood, to be getting through your day and feeling, you know, good and energized. But it might be 6.5, you know, 6.5 hours for certain people and 8.5, 9 hours for others. You know, I know my dad sleeps for, you know, 10, 12 hours comfortably. You know, my wife Sonia can the same, you know, 8, 9 hours. You know, I'm closer to the 7 mark. But you know, sometimes, you know, even if you've slept for a longer time than normal, but you feel like you've woken up on the wrong side of the bed, you know, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And, you know, not only just sleeping, you know, long, you know, like 7, 8 hours is important, but also what part of the sleep cycle you wake up in. So without getting too technical, our sleep cycles are around 90 minutes, you know, and they've got 3 parts: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep, rapid eye movement. You know, and so what's really important is that you get your 5 or 6, you know, sleep cycles in. So an average sleep cycle is 90 minutes. So let's just say you got 5 of those in, is 450 minutes or 7.5 hours. You know, if that's your normal required sleep and you woke up after 8 hours, you might feel groggy. And it's the same if you wake up, you know, at the 7 hour mark, you might end up feeling groggy, even though, you know, you've got some sleep in. And the reason is, if you don't wake up, you know, at the end of your sleep cycle, during that 3rd phase of sleep, in the REM part of your sleep cycle, you end up feeling groggy, fatigued, that feeling of, I've woken up on the wrong side of the bed. So my tip for today is make sure you're getting enough sleep in, but start working your sleep cycles and start figuring out, hey, what's the optimal amount of sleep for me? You know, and rather than waking up with an alarm or being forced into waking up, start waking up naturally so you can wake up at the end of your sleep cycle and you can feel energized, refreshed, and like you've got out on the right side of bed today. All right, so wrapping up for today, we're talking about sleep, and not only getting enough sleep, but also waking up at the end of your sleep cycle, so you can wake up feeling like you've got up on the right side of the bed. I do lots of trainings. I give away free guides, resources. We've got a community of like-minded dads from all around the world that have access to that stuff in a place called the SuperDad Den. There's a button probably somewhere on this page that would say join group, or a link somewhere. Go ahead and join that group if you want to get access to more videos, trainings and resources to help you lose the weight and keep it off for good this time.